Da,
Look at
da,
this.
da, 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 da,
Is this acceptable?
da, 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 da. Feliz Nuevos Años Cervezas. I think that's Happy New Year's.
Feliz Navidad is Happy New Year.
And Feliz Cervezas
Isn't
Años.
Cervezo a
Por favor, Feliz Cervezos Años.
Cervezos?
That's beer.
I thought that was tequila.
No, I'm pretty sure that's beer. I wanted to say Happy New Beers. Feliz Años Cervezas. Feliz Cervezas Años. It's one of those two, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, Happy New Year, everyone! Here, I'll spike it. You hit it. Okay, I'll do this one.
Okay.
And then let's keep these two.
God, I
Let's
hope we
keep
don't
these
hit
two.
that.
Let's keep these two. These
Okay.
two are fun. Let's leave these here. We don't have to nail them all the way. Let's just let them do their thing.
Oh my. Alright.
Let's just let them do their thing. Oh yeah, I gotta stop the lights. That's right.
Oh,
Feels like we haven't been here in a while.
We haven't.
Holy man. Feliz Cervezas Años, everyone. Welcome to 2024.
Wow, we made it.
We made it.
We survived
We made
2023.
Woo!
Barely.
We are back. We are back. Feeling pretty good and having an awesome start to the year so far.
Well, I started
Aside
off
from-
my year sick.
Aside from getting sick, but we will try to let that go in the past. Because you did get sick,
I
but
got
we had a
sick.
great holiday time.
We did.
though.
I was all good right up until New Year's Eve, and
Yeah.
my body was like,
It was
you're done.
it was wild because we kind of had a couple things lined up for New Year's Eve, and then all of a sudden your body was like, "And I am sick."
Yeah, it was like, Amanda, you've done too much.
Like, wow, was this your first New Year's that you remember being sick on?
I
Like,
usually get sick on Christmas, so
oh
probably.
no way. Okay.
I'm usually sick
okay.
on Christmas, or
Fair,
if
fair,
I am
fair.
sick on New Year's, it's like the tail end of it.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers to 2024.
Cheers to 2024.
The year of the Megalosaurus.
Nice.
Yep.
That's awesome.
200 years since the official description of Megalosaurus.
No way.
Yup.
Super cool. And thank you for this toque, by the way.
You're welcome.
Amanda got me this awesome NASA toque.
NASA.
This
NASA?
awesome NASA. This NASA toque. But it's not a NASA toque,
You
really.
know what?
It's not a NASA toque.
I met an astronaut
It
once.
feels like it's insulated to go to the moon, but I don't know.
Probably.
It's very well insulated. It keeps me super warm when I'm out
It's
there.
wonderful. But I
Yeah.
met an astronaut from NASA once, and I probably should have asked her
Asked her what?
how to say NASA.
Oh, well, there, you just said it.
I know, but I say NASA, but is it the correct way?
I don't know.
Is
I'm
it
not
supposed
sure.
to be NASA?
I'm not sure.
NASA.
I
Actually,
think
you know
it's
what? I think
NASA.
if I remember my grammar, it's supposed to be NASA.
You're going with NASA?
Well, because it's an A and it's a standalone vowel, and I think when it's a standalone vowel, you're supposed to say the vowel's name, which is A.
NASA.
NASA. But then, if that is also the case, it would be Nase.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Or maybe if it's a second vowel, it's the softer sound of the vowel, and that's why it's
Fair.
Nasa.
Okay, you could go either way. I think either way it works. I don't think too many people are going to bark at you
I
if you
don't
go
think
either
so.
way.
Nah.
NASA, space. They're getting all kinds of things ready for space these days, those space explorer
Are
people.
they?
Yeah.
I keep seeing pictures of Venus.
Yeah? Is that where we're going now? Is Venus?
I don't know.
Is that the new planet?
I don't think
Isn't that
you can
further
live
away?
on Venus.
Isn't
yeah.
that further away? That's way further
Venus
away.
is, I think, really hot. I
Yeah.
don't think you can live on Venus.
No, I don't know. I don't
Which
think so.
No, Venus is the other way. Venus is that way.
It's this way, I think.
Oh wait,
you gotta
no, it
go
is this way.
this. It
Nope.
could be up,
Is it Mercury, Venus,
I
Earth,
think it's-
Mars? I always fuck this up.
down. I think
Or
you
is
gotta
it-
go down.
Or is it Mercury, Mars, Earth, Venus?
I'm not going to confirm any of that because I don't like memorizing that kind of stuff. So I'll
But you
double
like
check.
space.
I do, but I only have so much room to memorize things, so I need to
How many things do you have memorized
save
in your
that.
brain?
Too many that you don't want to know. So I have to save this noggin for memorizing certain things because I can only memorize so much stuff. and I don't have that all memorized. I don't have all the planets
You
memorized.
know what's funny is you probably did at one point in your life.
Maybe, but right now, as I'm standing here today, I do not have all of the planets memorized.
I have all the
Because
planets
there's a lot.
memorized, but
Oh, in order. I don't know the order.
yeah.
Maybe that's what I was
I
trying to
always
get at.
mix up Mars and Venus.
Maybe that's what I was
Always.
trying to get at. It's just the order that they're in.
I always remember where Earth is
know.
because third rock from the sun.
Yes.
It's easy.
That's a good way to remember
It
it.
is. TV.
That's a
teaches you
really good
things.
way to remember it. Yes. Yes. Watch more TV and you will learn about all kinds of things, right?
You will
In the
learn about all
world
the things.
of TV.
All of the things.
Uh-huh.
Which we watched a cool documentary, which is hit and
did.
miss.
We
for
should
some
bring
people.
we should bring this in.
Oh, I got cut off.
No, you were talking about your cool documentary. Why don't we just go with that?
Okay. Well, it wasn't mine. It's not mine. I wish it was mine, but it's not mine.
Someone made a cool documentary.
BBC.
So thank God for them making cool documentaries for years, because BBC
Yeah.
rules.
BBC
BBC
does
rules.
rule. Thanks,
BBC rules.
I'm actually like, well, I think all Canadians are part British, but anyway,
Yeah, probably.
it was the glorious Sir David Attenborough
Ah, yes, with a lovely presentation.
with the what may be a new species of pliosaur, which is like think of Nessie but with a stubby big head.
Is that the one they dug out of the side of the rock cliff?
Yeah.
They had to get at it with like a big bucket and a
What did they say? It was 80
dangling
feet?
dangling off the
think.
side of a rock cliff, and they had that bucket set up, and they
Yeah.
were just fragile trying to get it into the bucket, just barely able to get it out of there. That's crazy
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That was the biggest one found, I think, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that the biggest? Like they broke a record with that one or something? Biggest intact one, maybe? Is that what I'm trying to get at? It was something like that.
Yeah, the most complete skull of a
Most
pliosaur, I
complete
think.
skull. Okay, okay.
Ooh, you know
Fair.
what? I'm gonna hold back on that one because there's some smaller pliosaurs that
Fair,
I'm not
fair,
sure about.
fair.
Maybe it's just like
That's
the
cool.
best large one that we have so far.
Mhm.
Um,
And someone over there got to go see it, I think, right? You were
There's
telling
been-
me?
yeah,
Somebody that
so-
you know is what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, a friend
Got to
of
go
mine,
see
He
it
got to go see
in
it.
person.
Yeah.
How
and,
cool is that? That's
got
super sick.
to get a little private tour with the
Nice.
names escape me.
Okay,
but
okay.
the guy who's in charge of the museum, the older gentleman that was part of the excavation crew.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he gave him like a little tour, and you got to see it.
Cool. So they went there to examine the detail of this new fossil that got pulled out from the side of the rock
Yeah,
face.
because my friend is a science communicator, and he lives in the UK, so
Yeah, totally. So it was about what you said, like a 3-hour drive or something like that to get
yeah,
there.
he
or
said 3 hours. Yeah,
around there.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a good trek to go check it out, but well worth it. Well worth it.
Well worth
I
it.
mean, if that's a brand new piece of fossil, you know, who wouldn't want to go check that out? That's pretty neat.
It's pretty incredible.
I think it's
wish
pretty
I could remember
awesome.
the guy who found the snoot. Phil
Oh,
Phil
man.
something.
I'm not very good with names
Me
either.
neither.
I
Phil
try.
something.
2024 is going to be this year where, like, I am always trying to get better at different things. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not trying to get worse at stuff.
Oh,
But
I got a
I
beef.
gotta try to get better with names because I just like, oh man,
I am the worst.
I just like,
Like they had this thing.
I don't like. There's tricks to get better at that.
There is,
but like,
even still, I've tried
not,
the tricks and I
like,
still suck.
I
like,
know, and
at-
sometimes I feel bad, but I'm like,
No.
I can't remember the
Like
name.
at Science North, they had this thing for the Ripley's exhibit, and it was a thing where like showed you names and faces, and you had to match the names with the faces.
Yeah,
I think I tried that thing a solid 10 times
yeah,
and
yeah.
failed
yeah.
every single time. Like
yeah?
I think I could remember two or
the names
three.
and faces just couldn't.
No, I
couldn't-
gave up, and I don't give up on things.
I know. It's hard to do,
I gave up.
eh?
I was
There's
like, I'm gonna smash this.
Yeah, it's hard to, and especially say you meet like 10 to 20 new people in a row. Like,
Yeah.
like I can do 2 new people in a row, and if we're hanging out, that's fine, that's cool. But like, if you start to meet like 6 to 10 new people or something, you're just like, I
Unless
can't
you
remember.
see them again the next day
Oh
or the
yeah,
day after.
yeah, exactly. But like, if you're just meeting people for the first time, like I'm just like, hi, like hello, and I might like I just
Yeah, I know. Me too.
what's that person's name again? What's that person's name again? Like they're so hard to remember.
Yeah.
But we'll try and get better at that. We'll try
I've
and
been
get
trying
better.
my whole life.
I know. It's an endless thing with names, I
I
think,
know.
right?
It's like I'm
just
not trying to be rude.
No, same.
but
Same. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just like you kind of know the person's name for a little bit, and then if you don't see them for a while, it's like, oh, damn it.
You.
It's really like a human thing to just try to remember names, but not like.
Some people are good at it.
That's what I'm saying, though. Some people are so good at remembering names that you're just like, how do you remember all these people's
like,
names?
I've met people that
I'll
have met them like a year ago and have not seen them, and then see them again, and they'd be like, "Oh, hi, Amanda," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. How do you remember
How do you
my
remember
name?
me?
Like,
I
how
don't
do
remember
you?
your shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh damn it. Ugh. And then you kind of always feel more bad if somebody remembers your name, but you're just like blanked on them because you haven't seen them in a year. This was just a person you saw a year ago, and you're just like, oh, hey.
You spend the entire time avoiding saying their name and
yeah.
to other people.
See, trying to say it so you can pick up on it. That's true.
Yep.
That's so true. We both do that.
Yep, absolutely.
It's like we just gotta like stand close and like wait for the person to introduce themselves to someone else or something.
All right, that's Bill.
Oh yeah. That's
Bill.
Bill. Hey Bill.
Hey Bill.
Linda. Sup? Yeah. It's funny when that happens though.
Yeah.
I find that happens a lot at art galleries. Like when you go to art galleries and you meet new people at art galleries. And you're just talking to people at the gallery or whatever.
There's so many people.
The art galleries is always just so many new people and people around, and you're at an art gallery. You're like, oh hey, hi, how's it going? And then like you just meet some people, get to know some names, but then you're just like, shit, I just met 20 people. Like I don't know. I'm gonna like, I'm not gonna remember all these names, you know. But we try. We try our best.
We try.
I try the best I can. I don't know. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I had another moment today of that. You're too good, bro moments.
You're too good, bro?
Yeah.
What's you're too good, bro?
A certain friend of ours, I guess. Friend? I'll say acquaintance. Because we don't really hang out with this person. But I swear to fuck, if you break that bottle, I will break your balls.
I'm not going to break the bottle. I'm just playing with the balloons. Okay, keep going. I'm done. I'm like... You give me balloons, man, and I'm gone.
You gave yourself balloons.
You know
Actually,
this.
No,
you found them. I just blew them up.
That's true.
So Amanda got me these balloons for my birthday, and I just turned 36, and she made me a super cool Sonic cupcake thing.
Anyway, our friend said that they were looking for... Sorry, I'm going to finish
No, finish your story, yeah. Finish your story.
They were looking for a dinosaur poster for their kid.
Oh.
And they were like, does anyone know where I can get one? Like, just with, like, pictures and names, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, go to Science North or order it online or whatever. And this person is an artist, okay?
Sure.
So I pipe in because I am a shameless whore at this point. And I'm like, or me? Hi! Dinosaur artist! Hi!
I could probably do something for that. Yeah. Just come see me, man.
She told me that my dinosaur paintings were epic and that if her kid continued to keep his interest, then she would reach out to me.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Nice. Isn't that good?
No.
That's bad?
I think so. Well, it's a double-edged sword, I guess.
Seems pretty good to me.
Well, it's good in that if he stays with what he's enjoying at the moment, yay me, but like why? Like I could make a good dinosaur poster. I could do a shitty one if you want.
What isn't it a funny point when you get to a point where someone's like, "Oh, that's too good," or
this has happened
"You're
to me
too
much.
qualified," or "You're too good"? It's like, what does that even mean?
Like, and I don't
You're
wanna
too
sound
qualified.
egotistical.
That's too good. You're too qualified. People get that all the time, or say that all the time. You're too qualified. You're too good.
What? Stop fucking telling people that they're too good at things. This is why we have an opiate crisis.
How did you tie that together?
Because
That doesn't even make sense.
Because it's depressing.
So we have an opiate crisis because people are being told that they're too good?
Yeah, so they're making themselves.
How does that make sense?
Shittier.
How does that make sense? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, because they're making themselves shittier.
They're making themselves shittier. You're going to have to keep explaining this to me.
So
please explain where you're going with this.
Imagine you are an athlete.
I can't follow you.
Okay, shut your mouth and I'll explain it.
Do it. Man is explaining something.
You're an athlete and you've been training for 20 years as an athlete. Every day you're training, okay? And then you go to like a run meet or something and you audition for the run meet and they're like, "Oh, you're too good of a runner. We'll call you maybe in a couple of years and we'll see, because you're too good."
Okay, where are you going with that?
Well, you've spent 20 years of your life training for something because it's a goal of yours, and someone tells you that you're too good for it. What do you do? What do you do?
I play with a balloon. Hey, that was my balloon.
What do you do?
I don't know. I have a beer.
You get beer. And then you drink beer. And then the beer doesn't work anymore. So what do?
You drink another beer.
Well, we'll just say that you've had multiple beers.
So you're basically saying that there's an opiate crisis because people are being told that they're too good?
And it's making them depressed, and they give up on their hopes and their dreams, and they become junkies.
See, I'm going to disagree
because,
with that. That doesn't
because
even
there's
make
no
sense
point in trying anymore if you're too good.
That doesn't.
You might as well suck.
That doesn't even make sense.
Okay, how does it not make sense to you?
Because if you're too good, that means you're awesome. So you might as well just retire on top, and
Yeah, but you're not
call it
retiring
awesome.
on top because you can't eat. Because people won't buy posters from you.
Because you're too good?
Because you're too good.
So I guess what you're trying to say is suck more, if I'm understanding the point of this story.
But see,
is don't aim to be good, just kind of suck more.
But that's what's happening to the junkies, and that's why we have an opiate crisis, because that's where their brains are going. Well, I might as well suck. And then they suck.
That's interesting. I don't know where this came from, but we're elaborating on this now because you just took that out of nowhere, trying to make sense of it out of something. But we did see a couple people the other day that didn't look too hot, so I guess it's probably fresh on your brain.
It is fresh on my brain.
And it is good to talk about. More perspective on a perspective on something is great.
I'm gonna backtrack.
We did see a few people the other day that
they
weren't looking too good.
Backtrack. I'm not trying to talk about the opiate crisis.
Well, you are.
Joke. It was a fucking joke.
I know, but you sounded like you were very serious. That's why I was listening to you.
Because it's a joke. It's the way I deliver my jokes.
That was a joke.
I'm too good.
It was a joke.
I'm too good at it.
Oh, damn it. That was a good delivery. That topic is very touchy topic.
I've pissed off too many people.
It was a unique way to bring an interesting perspective into something. You become too good, they tell you you're too good, and then you just get addicted.
Well, it's because when you're a kid, they tell you gotta try. You gotta work hard for what you want.
You gotta work hard to get that reward.
Yeah,
you gotta work hard to get that reward.
And then
that trophy, that reward.
And then
it'll pay off in the end.
That you worked hard.
It'll pay off in the end.
And you're too good now.
There's nothing like working hard and having it not pay off in the end. So that sucks.
I gotta work hard to suck?
That does suck, though. I know what you're trying to say. I am following you. I am following you.
This was a thing that happened.
It feels like it's really, jerking your hat or something.
It's jerking my chain.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm just tired of being told that by people.
Well, fair. And I mean, it does get thrown around. It does get thrown around.
Yeah.
You do hear that from time to time. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely.
I've been told this at markets. I've been told this when applying for commissions. I've been told this out of the blue. Like, it's just...
Because it really takes out the ability to be like, well, I want to try hard. It's like, well, why do I even try at all? Or why am I trying so hard? And maybe, okay, I'll try less then. You know what I mean? But then you get to a point where you're like, well, should I do it suckier? And you don't really know how to, like, do it.
I don't know how to suck more.
Yeah.
I sucked already.
It's like telling a car manufacturer that manufactures a great vehicle to be like, you got to make it shittier.
Yeah. You should make it so it falls apart.
You should make it so the door falls off, or you should make it so the windows crack when you close the door,
Yeah.
or something like that, right? Don't make it bulletproof. Make it so the windows crack when you close the door, right? Like that's like what you're trying to put that perspective out there, or that point out there that it's like you're trying to tell someone to make it shittier or like be shittier. You know what I mean? It's like you be shittier or make that shittier or something, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of what you're getting to the
Like,
point of.
Can you imagine if someone went up to Mick Jagger and was like, "You're too good of a performer. We don't want you here.
Perform less. Perform less. Perform less good.
We don't want you to play here.
Perform
The
less
Rolling
good,
Stones,
mister.
Too good.
Too good,
Too
yeah.
good.
Too good. We only do bands that aren't as good as them.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
only do
that's
mediocre
true.
bands.
That's true. That's
fucking stupid.
It's very
It's
weird.
fucking stupid.
It's a very weird thing. You're
It
right,
is.
though.
Don't tell
You're right,
people
though.
that.
Yes,
Stupid.
yes. Yeah, and if you do get that comment like, "Hey, you're too good" or something, like just maybe don't do opiates and stay off
Don't
of
do
that.
opiates. That's not my
That's
point.
that's not Amanda's point
That's not
here.
my point.
That's not Amanda's point
Trying
here.
to make a joke.
She's just trying to make a joke. She has a unique way to deliver jokes.
A lot of comedians do.
That was a unique way to deliver a joke, my friend. It was unique.
Well, what's that guy?
It was unique. It was
what's-
different. You
what's
tried
that
something.
comedian that
I mean, maybe.
I think some
maybe-
people would have found it funny.
I think so. Maybe my way of catching a joke might have not got that one, but I think you had a unique perspective on it.
Thanks.
So I'll give it to you. It was good.
What's that comedian that you always say is kind of like that, where like you can take him the wrong way sometimes? He was an older dude.
Oh. George Carlin had a
Yes.
lot of stuff that was pretty
That's
in your
him.
face.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. He did a lot of in your face kind of throwing it at you comedy, just saying it the way it is in the time that they were living in. And a lot of people kind of, if you took Carlin too seriously, or if you kind of couldn't understand Carlin's delivery on his jokes, maybe you were just sitting there kind of like, oh.
See? That's me.
So Amanda's the Carlin of comedy. You're the Carlin of comedy.
The Carlin of comedy.
You are. Your jokes are delivered in a unique
the Carlin
fashion.
of comedy, the spawn of Satan.
The Carlin of comedy, the spawn of Satan herself, Amanda. Remember the Perry's solidity thing that we figured out the other day?
Oh yes.
It wasn't solidarity
it wasn't
anymore.
Solidarity, it was solidity.
We gave out some of these cards for Christmas.
We did.
And we looked at it. We're like, it doesn't even say solidarity at all.
It was such a fail.
It said solidity.
Such an epic fail.
It was just all over the board, all over the. That thing was funny.
Epic.
I laugh at that so hard every
It
time I
was
see
funny.
that now.
It was hilarious.
That is but it only really. That's not something that I think that's only between me and you that would find that funny
Oh,
because
absolutely.
we know.
And our friends.
yeah. Maybe some people close to us.
Yeah.
But that's something that a lot of people be like, what are they talking about? Because
Yeah.
that's such a personal, funny thing to be like, look at this, and then we're just like, oh, just like we're talking about names though, right?
Yeah.
Like how funny it could be when you mess up a name or a name of a painting or a name of something.
I am
It's hilarious.
I
It's
am at a
just
stage where I'm ready to just tell people to start calling me Perry and leave it at that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
call
Just
me
use my
Perry,
last name. Just use my last
Call
name.
me Perry.
And then we're gonna go with that. Exactly. Yeah, it's true.
There.
It's true. Mm-hmm.
Just call me Perry.
Yeah. But aside from being sick going into 2024, a lot of good things going on, a lot of good vibes in the air, positive projects being projected on, and I think an overall just good vibe going into the year. Aside from being sick, that kind of sucked. But Christmas was great, and the new year 2024, the year of what animal? Megalosaurus.
Megalosaurus.
The year of Megalosaurus. Yeah. Is that what they said? Is that what the experts are saying? Or is that a fact?
Yes.
The year of Megalosaurus.
Megalosaurus was
Okay.
officially named in 1824.
Hmm.
It's been 200 years.
200 years since Megalosaurus has been
And
named.
that dinosaur
Nice.
was part of the 3 dinosaurs that were used to name Dinosauria.
Oh,
So that's
cool,
another reason
cool.
why it's kind of special.
Oh, 200 years.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now the original bones, this will blow your mind.
Yeah.
The original bones
That's
were
crazy.
discovered, well, the femur was discovered in the 1600s.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't remember
okay.
the specific date,
Huh.
but the 1600s.
Wow.
I mean, they had no idea what the fuck it came from, but
Yeah, but still.
1600s.
1600s. That's
We were
a
finding
that's
dinosaurs
a
in the
long time ago.
1600s.
That's a
Probably
hey man.
even before that.
The
That's like the white
dinosaurs
man.
are out there in various places, and they've been discovering them since the first time they could get them out of the ground. So more discoveries, the better. look at the cool stuff that they're finding today, right
and
now.
it's the year of
Right
the
now.
dragon.
The Year of the Dragon, yeah.
In
Yeah.
for the Chinese New Year.
Totally, absolutely.
And let's face it, dinosaurs are like dragons that used to exist.
You know, in a way, yes,
You know?
you're absolutely right.
And
Totally.
early on, that's what they were thought to be, was dragons.
Yeah.
So, the year of Megalosaurus.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yep. Mega.
Saurus.
Megalo.
Megalosaurus.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the opiates that made the dinosaurs go extinct. What do you think? Did they just party too hard?
Yes.
See, that's my way of making a joke about it. I try. That's my angle. The opiate jokes are tough, but if you're gonna try some,
See,
keep them level. Keep them level.
I make
Because it's pretty real.
I make clever jokes.
There's a lot
so
of
if you're
there's
not
a lot of not
clever, you'll
Okay.
miss it.
Yeah, but that one wasn't too bad. Mine wasn't too bad.
But
It
see-
was all right.
Yours is like for like a grade school level joke.
Perfect. I love it. Those are my favorite. I am really like simple.
Which is cool.
Simple.
Mine is just more advanced.
Yours was very advanced.
I am a spitfire. I'm sarcastic, and
It was very advanced. You had an
I'm
advanced
clever.
joke. You had an
and
advanced
an
joke.
advanced joke.
You had an advanced one, and mine was more rookie. So yeah, they were both good though on their own.
Est-ce que vous parlez français?
Oh yeah, you're learning to speak French. That's
I
right.
learned today how to say
Est-ce que
that.
vous parlez en français?
I learned how to introduce myself.
Yeah. Okay, do that one.
She said it in two different ways, depending.
Okay, Amanda's
So,
going to introduce
holy
herself
shit.
in French here,
Okay.
people.
There was Salut, je m'appelle Amanda.
Salut, je m'appelle
Salut,
Amanda.
Je m'appelle Amanda. And
Good,
then-
very good.
Oh fuck! She said, I forget, but it was like enchanté, something, something, something.
Oh,
It was like
okay,
a certain way to say like, nice to meet you, kind of.
Oh, enchanté,
thing. Yeah,
mademoiselle.
which is what she kind of went after that. She was like, if you just say enchanté, that you'll be.
It's
fine.
good. It's
But
good
then-
to go.
But then I learned that if it's formal,
Mhm.
because apparently French has informal and formal ways.
It
of
can be
speaking.
delivered a lot of different ways,
Like-
and I think French for a lot of people can be simplified or way more complicated.
Yeah.
It's an interesting language
Yeah.
because it can get really
Because
wacky.
she said in like the formal one, you don't usually say salut, you say bonjour.
Yeah.
And she was saying too, like the difference between tu and vous, like est-ce que tu and est-ce que vous.
Yeah.
Where tu is more casual, right? And vous is more formal.
And vous can also mean a lot of people, whereas tu can just mean a single person.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't get into that.
So vous can mean a group, and tu is more of a singular tense of putting it. You can only use it in a. Oh boy,
I know.
this is where it gets a little wacky.
I know. I haven't gotten to the grammar part of it yet. I'm looking at like basic phrases.
Yeah.
like,
Est-ce que
refresh my
vous?
brain.
Yeah, you can use that in the singular tense too. Vous voulez un marshmallow or something like that. But then you can say like, est-ce que vous voulez un marshmallow? And that can refer to a large amount of people.
Okay.
So you can use that in two different ways. That's where it gets a little funky.
I haven't gotten into the
That's
grammar.
where it gets a little funky because vous can mean a lot. Vous voulez, yeah. The French is it's fun though. It's fun to learn. I learned some Spanish.
You learned Spanish today.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dos cervezas, por favor. That means two beers.
sir.
Please?
Doesn't por,
Please. I
can't
think
say
it
that.
just means please.
please?
Yes. Feliz años cervezas por favor. Happy beers. Oh no, I messed that up. Dee. Feliz is happy. Feliz cervezas, por favor. I think I just said happy beers, please.
Please, yeah.
I think I just said happy beers, please. I'm
'Cause
pretty
isn't-
sure that's what I just said.
I always thought, because of the song, that
It's-
Feliz Navidad was Happy New Year.
No, isn't that Christmas?
Oh, you're right. It is. It's Merry Christmas, or Happy Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. Feliz años Oh man, I think well, forget the other word. Ugh.
Eh.
Anyways, I'm
Yep.
learning some Spanish. I'm trying. Well, the Spanish is fun. It's fun to It's fun to learn. It's not that complicated. It has a lot of resemblance
To French.
to a little bit. A little bit. For me, the hardest part of trying to hold on to Spanish is I'm gonna have to use it. I'm not gonna be able to learn it and not be able to. If I'm not speaking it, what I'm trying to say is if I'm not speaking Spanish, it's not gonna pan out
Can you help
well.
me with my French first?
Okay, I'll help you with French. I'll try and help myself with Spanish.
I'm
and
not
we'll
ready
keep
to have like
trying.
full conversations yet.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just started dipping my toes.
That's cool. It helps me
here.
remember French, so that's
that's
good. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's always important. So we could try to do that this year.
Okay.
We'll try and not, even though the universe might say, hey, suck less, or suck more, or just suck, because if you're too good, then you end up on opioids. So, See, that was a rehash brought in again for a joke
But-
in another way of delivering it. You see what I did there? I did a
And I-
rehash of a
yes,
joke
and I laughed.
coming in with a new angle.
However, you missed a key point of my joke in that it's due to people telling you that you're too good.
Oh.
Not just being good.
Okay, so if...
Someone has to tell you that you're too good. Because you don't realize in your
yeah.
head that you're too good because you always have imposter syndrome,
Oh, okay.
if you're me.
Yeah, okay, fair. So whatever you do, don't tell me that I'm too good. Whatever you do,
Please
just
don't
tell me that I suck.
No,
Please,
just don't tell me I'm too good.
Just don't tell me that I'm too good
Because I
because
don't
I'm
know where to
going to
go.
be falling over while trying to cross the road.
Yes.
Not referencing something that we saw the other day,
Perma squat.
but it wasn't looking too promising. We hope that person ended up well, but oh boy. There's a lot of things going on out
Winter
there.
Jack.
There's a lot of things. Okay, let's change the topic. We are retiring.
Finally got a bottle of Winter
Hey.
Jack.
So we finally got
No thanks
ourselves
to anyone out there.
a bottle of the beautiful Winter Jack that they craft up, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
we
it was
definitely
good.
really enjoyed it. So we want to say that the Winter Jack was delicious and very enjoyable. Now, did you like it warmed up or cooled off? What was your preference on the Winter Jack? Because it was close. We tried it both ways.
Yeah.
We tried it warmed up. We tried it cooled on ice. We tried it.
I liked it on ice, honestly.
Did you? Yeah.
Did.
Okay. So
It
you
was good
kind
both
of.
ways, but
Okay. See, and I think after doing it both ways,
or the opposite.
I liked it warm.
I know you did.
I liked it warm. So I liked it
I
warmed
think-
up.
If it would have had an extra cinnamon stick, maybe.
Oh yeah,
my
we
opinion
were
would change.
saying that it could have. Well, they did recommend maybe a cinnamon stick and orange, even I think, or
I
something.
think it was a lemon.
Was it a lemon? Yeah. So the Winter Jack is tasty, man. This is apple whiskey punch.
That being said, I don't think I would buy it again.
Apple whiskey punch. It was kind of like a one-time for you trier, right?
Yeah, like
I would. I would get it
See,
again.
I
I
would.
liked it.
What I would do instead is get apple cider and regular Jack.
Okay.
Because then
Okay.
you get the gasoline of the Jack, but
Okay.
you get the flavor of the apple cider.
So you get the
Yeah.
flavor of the apple cider, and then you can add more shots or non-shots of the other one, depending on what you like.
Exactly.
For sure. And I mean, I definitely would scoop it up again because I really liked it. And we're going to try to find a spot for it
Whoa.
up here today
Oh, Lord.
as we add this to our bar. Take that down. Maybe that can get retired. I'll try to see if I
Yeah,
can get
maybe these can get retired into the area where we have those
the other special cans.
special cans and bottles.
Okay, so we are retiring here. What do we have? This is one of the Flying Monkey cans. And then this one, I don't even know. I
This
don't
is
even
Collective Arts.
Is it?
the name
Okay.
of the brand.
Cool. So these are super cool cans. We are really into cool designs. I mean, as artists ourselves, we've designed beer labels.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate beautiful can design.
Yep.
And we look forward to many designs coming ahead from whoever about whatever.
Yep.
That Mary Anning design, remember the can that they designed the label for, the beer label for the Mary Anning?
Yep.
That was super cool.
That was cool.
And the beer labels that we see in the beer stores are becoming way cooler, I think. I mean, I think the creativity behind beer labels has increased to a point where it's like it's endless what you could put on a beer label now. It's so much fun. Designing a beer label is so cool. And taking a
fun.
beer from nothing to production to having a beer with your own label on it that's super
pretty
cool.
cool.
It's a cool
experience.
experience, man. You went from absolutely nothing to having a beer to flavors to beer label to there you are. Like how it's just that's so cool.
It is cool.
It's just like you designed the label, you created the beer, you made the flavors that you wanted to do, and now you have the beer with the flavor. I think it's such a cool process.
It is a cool process.
And we were lucky enough to be involved. And I hope that in the future we get to do more. I mean, I love designing, and I love beer, so it's just like I hope we can do some more beer labels in the future because we've done a few, and I love it. I love doing labels.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah, I'd love to.
It's awesome,
It was
for sure.
a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I love trying to take a flavor profile and create an image from it.
That is interesting. I think it's definitely. I think you have to go that way. You have to make the beer first.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to.
I think.
But in my mind, it makes more sense.
You would, I think, start with an idea of what you want it to taste like.
Yeah.
And then I agree with you. Make the beer first because the beer is
Fair.
going to inspire the
To
image.
make the image more.
Yeah. It's hard to...
To do it the other way. To
Yeah.
get the image first and then make the beer. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to do it that way.
That's hard.
It's
Maybe
not that
because
it's
I'm not a cook. I don't know.
it's not that it's impossible, but like it's maybe for some people that might be if you're having a hard time drawing inspiration to make a new beer or not sure what a new flavor, maybe that might be a good thing for somebody that makes, a lot of beers to mix it up. Maybe they'll get inspired in a beer flavor based on a logo that they see.
Maybe.
So you never know. It could go both ways, but I also think that it makes more sense to make the beer first and then come in with a cool label after and wrap it. I think that's always a cool way to express a beer. You taste it. What does this taste like? And hopefully it's good. Sometimes you might have to tweak a batch a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you can make it so the point that it's good, it's a good beer, then you find a nice wrapping label on it, and you're good to go. Bottle it up, can it up, whatever your thing is,
Call
and
it a day.
call it a beer, a homemade beer. And I mean, there's no deeper joy than making something yourself. And I know that we might get back into making some wine. We've kind of hummed and hawed about it.
I would like to.
But we have to weigh the pros and the cons of making wine to see where we're at. But it would be pretty sweet. And we could probably just for ourselves do like a batch and then create a cool label and then just like do it for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like a personal kind of thing, personal venture, right?
Sure.
So that would be sweet.
That'd be fun.
Could be something to do in 2024.
Yeah.
And I mean, we both love just doing that kind of stuff anyway. So might as well just let it rip, right? Cool wines, cool labels, cool bottles, good times, man. Good times.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, for sure. Oh, and another thing that I want to do this year that I'm going to talk about is bring in the album because I wanted to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Okay, so if you are aware or not aware, I made this album. So,
Whoa.
This is whoa. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, now I want to stop. Okay, perfect. That worked out pretty well. So if you're aware or not aware, I made this album last year, and it got a ton of positive feedback. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people think it has a lot of catchy things on it. But I want to add some vocals to it. I want to try to see if I can take some of the things that I put on here, some of the musical beats, some of the musical whammy bammies, and add some more vocals to it. I feel like there's a couple songs that really are searching for vocals.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because, I call them songs. Now,
They
they
are
are, beats without vocals can still be songs. And I'm going to argue that till the cow comes home.
I
I'm
support
going to argue that till the cow comes home.
No.
Moo. You don't always have to have vocals to call it a song.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna just. Some people say, "Well, if there's no vocals, it's not a song. It's
Those
just a
people
beat.
are sorely
It's just a beat.
misinformed.
It's a beat. It's not a song. It's just a beat." I'm like, no, it's still a song.
Mozart didn't have lyrics.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point here. That's my point here. That's like saying that like composers back in the day that were composing with only instruments didn't make songs. They made like beats.
Or even composers that are doing that now.
Like you could call them instrumentals or whatever, but they're still songs. They're instrumental songs, but it's a song. It's a song. It doesn't have to have vocals to be a song.
No.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. That's how I'm always going to see it. You don't have to have a vocal track to call it a song.
No.
So, but some of these songs are beats. They don't have vocals on them. They're just ripping beats. But I can hear some stuff, and I can't sing good enough to do it myself. So I'm putting it out there this year that if anybody listens to Wild Wild's Echo, and you're a singer, and you can add something to this, even a rapper, I don't even care. Whatever you can do.
Something with words.
It doesn't matter. If you can add some words to some of these beats, man, I want you to do it. Just go for it. Throw some vocals on there. Record it at your home studio. Do it yourself. And if you want to get at me and we could do it together, let's do it. But I want to try to add some vocals to these because I'm super stoked on how this turned out. A lot of people really like it. And I just think that for some of them, it can use a little bit of an extra vocal impact. So I'm putting it out there this year to add to this album and, you know, just keep trying to make cool shit. But yeah, if you're a singer, a rapper, or whatever, man, just listen to it. If something jumps out at you, feel free to add it yourself in your home studio. Send it to me. I want to hear it all. I just want to hear everything that people can do with it. You can get in touch with me on the website. You could send me a link there. You can email me. My email's up on the website, Wild Wild's Productions website. You can go there and check that out. Contact me that way. That's the best way. All my info is there. And literally, I just want to try and make some cooler stuff. So any vocalists, singers, whatever, man, let's do it. Let's make some cool songs in 2024. Let's make some fresh stuff. It's all about the fresh music, man, the fresh music. I love
Fresh,
putting on
squeeze,
I love
kind of-
putting
yeah.
on the local radio station and listening to stuff from 60 years ago. But let's face it, I love more making something new. So because I'm the type of person that just loves making something new, if you want to add anything to my album from last year as a singer, man, do it. Get at me. Amanda's on a couple of these songs.
Yep.
So Amanda's already on this album. Thank you, Amanda, for you're on two of the songs. Amanda's on 2 of the songs on this album. So thank you, Amanda, for being part of the growth of this album. But I do feel like there's room to grow even more with the vocal layering on this
What's the other
album.
song I'm on?
Love is Green and Blue.
That one I know. What's the
And
other
Stinky Fart Poop. Life is Beautiful.
one? I'm on Stinky Fart Poop?
Life is Beautiful, Stinky Fart Poop. Aren't you on that one?
I didn't think I was.
There's
There's no way I'm on Stinky Fart Poop.
Is that only Cecilia, or is
That's
that
only
just...
Cecilia, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, because we tried like a layer, right? But it
Yeah,
didn't
it
fit
didn't
right.
fit.
So we took it out. Is that what happened? It
think
just
so.
didn't quite fit?
I think so.
Less was more? Is that what we kind of went with? Which is hard
so.
sometimes. But
Yeah.
you're on the one song.
Yeah.
So Amanda's on the one song, but I want to keep adding to this album in 2024. Growing it out there to try to create even new, amazing productions and just making new stuff going forward. It's what I love to do. So, yeah, if anybody is out there, listen to it. Something jumps out at you, man, reach out to me or just do it. Just do it. So many people, the great part about the time that we're living in now is a lot of people have access to home studios like never before,
true.
which is so amazing. Like, it's so cool. Yeah. There's so much creative energy, creative vibes, creative flows that people can tap into because of this ability for people to create in their home studios and to be able to put out decent, really good quality stuff in a home studio now is amazing. So that's why I love collabs. I love doing remixes. Oh yeah, and I do have some remixes too, that if you want to check out some remixes, you can go on my site and check out some of the remixes I made, because I made about 6 remixes last year, and they're all up on my site. So if you're a fan of remixes, check those out, because they are pretty cool. You like some of my remixes, eh? You listen to some of them? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a fan of the remix. Amanda's a fan of the remix. There goes the balloon. You blew the balloon off the table. You blew the balloon off the table. So I love to produce with different people. I'm gonna try and reach out even more than ever before. I know as artists, we all just sometimes have a hard time with that, right? Our artist selves are just like, like sometimes we just don't want to do that, right? It's like I'm just gonna do this on my own, or I'm not gonna try that, or whatever. So it is a little hard to get out of your comfort zone as an artist. Sometimes we are guilty of it. Musicians, music producers, we all love working together, but a lot of times, like it's just you have an idea in your head, you just want it to be awesome. But as a producer myself, I just want there to be as much great music in the world as possible. So that's why I'm doing this year, and I'm going to see how it pans out. I hope that it pans out, but I never know. I never know what's going to happen. So in the world of music, it's an interesting jambalaya of
Twinkle.
yes, and pen pineapple apple pen. She walked away. She walked away. Pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Long pen pineapple. Long apple pen. It's a pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Long pen. I got a pen. I got an apple. Apple pen. I got a pen. I got pineapple. Pineapple pen. I got a pen. I got another pen. Long pen. I got a long pen, an apple, and a pineapple. Long pineapple, apple pen.